Hey everyone, Zero Jetty here with the X-Play Fans channel. I'm here to give you a quick taste of Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. It's a kind of little mini game that was released ahead of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. It's a kind of a the main game's a action adventure Castlevania game, and this is a very much a game made in the old Castlevania way of, hey, this is Castlevania. There's no simpler way to say that. So I played for about half an hour, and I'm actually pretty sure I'm about to beat it. I think there are about 8 or 9 levels. I've beaten up to 6. As you can see here, I'm playing on normal mode. That's the only one that's unlocked. Casual, just unlimited lives, essentially. The lives says unlimited. Stage 6. Those heart containers and then magic containers in the fist are power-ups I've gotten so far. And at the bottom, you can see I have unlocked 4 characters, which is actually pretty cool. Casual, you have unlimited lives and there's no knockback. I'm mainly just doing this so I can get a quick run through just to see everything. This is essentially, hey, knockback. If you want a true Castlevania experience, you want to be playing on that difficulty. So I'm actually 6 levels in, so if you don't want to be spoiled, kind of look away. But so far, first you start with this guy here. He's got a sword. His main attack is a whip. I don't actually have it. True to Castlevania, I'm picking up different power-ups. Actually, that's the whip there. Before I start, I'm going to recommend that you play with the D-pad, because this is very sensitive for if you push down, because more often than not, if I'm going left and right, I'm pushing down, but with a D-pad, I'm kind of good here. So with the triggers, I'm actually switching characters fairly snazzy-like. This is the second girl person you unlock. She's a higher jump, a nice whip. This is a alchemist you unlock, and he's got a lot of like really strong spells. The last boss I beat, I actually just spammed one of his main spells and killed them. And this is a vampire. He's got bats. He turns into a bat, and then he can do a little bat charge. I have been using the girl mainly because she's awesome, and she's got this little slide. And she's got the longest range weapon, of course. But it follows the same formula as that, hey, you go through this area. It's not like one big castle like all the past Castlevania games. You're going through different levels and then fighting a boss at the end of each level. And the bosses are pretty awesome. I'll go a little bit into this one, and then we might actually backtrack. And I'll show you a boss. So far, they've all been pretty great. So you can see that lantern up there. That's actually a upgrade for the wizard. And this is actually the power-up I beat the last boss with. So this screen has a few things on it. I can go up, I can go down. But if you see this skeleton, he's actually pointing up. And that's actually indicating that that is the fastest way to get through this level. And boom. There are multiple ways to go through a level. Some are faster, some are slower. So to get through this guy, I would have actually had to... Can it show the map here? No, it does not. I would have to go down and all the way around, then back up and to face him. But if I do this, and there it is. He's now dead. I really like how snappy the changing is. Oh. But this is a Castlevania-ass Castlevania game. Mostly because it is made by the creator of Castlevania, so that 100% makes sense. They're very much allegories for every single Castlevania creature in this game that you've ever encountered. There are not wall chickens, but there are heart containers or hearts in walls, which is like acceptable, I guess. So like you saw here, another way, I would have to go all the way up and around, but since I have sliding, pop that open, switch over, boom, I'm now over here. Also, he throws bats, which I think is pretty great. I'm sure if I was playing on a veteran with like normal knockback, I would have died a lot more. So they want us to go this way. So let's switch to her. Oh, wow, that's just instant death. Okay. Luckily, she is not super important. So there's some guys up here I want to... Okay, so now that was pretty stupid of me. So now that I don't have her, I can't get under there unless switch to Batty, make Bat here. And as long as I have the things, I should be fine. I'm gonna switch back here just to, and then hop up here. So now that character will not be usable for the rest of this this area, at least in this mode. So I'll have to at least try to beat the boss without her. The bat guy is pretty great. Stuff doesn't do like crazy amounts of damage. There we go. That's what I wanted. Got him. That's just experience, or not experience points. Just points there at that point. The current boss that I'm at right now is kind of a butthole. She's a giant jerk. She does a nice chunk of damage, and she has an attack that does just a crap ton of damage at once. So I'm trying to keep my mage guy alive so I can at least kind of cheese her. Because even if I die at her, I will still have... oop, that didn't work. I will still have... oh, there goes him. A lot of these jumps are hard unless you have the agile girl. But I am very definitely enjoying this. It's got the old kind of thing of, hey, if you jump, you have to be holding a direction to actually be able to go in that direction at some point. So I'm getting closer. Oh, see, so since I didn't take the stairs there, I am now dead. He's got a little stick. Well, usually I am much more used to using the girl with the whip. She's a lot easier to control in the air. She also has the much better jump range. That's good. So up here is a good example of a fun little thing. So that guy's gonna continually throw arrows at me. So if I just be like, hey, guess what? Bonk. So it's really nice how they kind of work in everyone's kind of different techniques and stuff to make this fairly interesting to play. Those guys are freaky, by the way. Should be checking the walls for chicken. I'm sorry, not chicken. Just general goodies. I found that since I have like powered up my health, I found that I can tank hits. So we're gonna switch to her. Get this axe, and this is the next boss, or the boss I am recently stuck at. So we'll give her a go. But I'm not sure if I'll be able to take her. But yeah, she's bathing in blood. And then... But this game looks amazing. It's also got pretty insane rumble. So far for her, I figured out that I need to... Oh, wow, okay. So I was able to kind of just lame it out with her. So all the bosses have a final coup de grace attack kind of thing that you kind of have to weather or avoid. There it is, Tragedy of Slaughter. You're all good luck for me. But let's take a look at the next level. But all the bosses so far have been pretty amazing to look at. It's not anything that the original systems that played this could have done. But it's like within the idea of that. So you see like all these different paths I can probably take. But it's like this game looks great. I don't remember too much playing the original Castlevania games, but once in a while there'll be like this little tiny touch of nostalgia that I'll get, and I'm like, huh. hit you with this cane. And power-ups between characters carry over. Like, this guy here has like a move that'll like put him in like Super Saiyan mode, and it'll kind of transfer over to anyone else. So if I wanted to, I can just be like, bat time. But I mean, who doesn't want to just throw bats? But this is before I wrap this up, there is a thing where it's like, hey, if you've done something in the past you don't like, you can always go back and replay a level. So that, but I think it'll remove everything. But I think I'm only about a few levels away from beating the game, and I'm gonna keep at it. From what I understand, there's like a boss rush mode kind of thing, which seems like it'll be a lot of fun to check out. I was on a boat earlier, and they had rain effects, which looked pretty great. I mean, this game overall invokes a very certain thing, and it does it perfectly. Oh, now that they're all dead, I can just bat up there. But I'm gonna go ahead and thank all of you for helping me beat that boss. I'm gonna say that's all because of you and not my skill. Look at that armor. So since I have her, so I'm guessing that's gonna be added to my upgrade pool of, hey, now I take less damage, which is really cool, I think. Oh man, that is, man, look at that. That just looks amazing. Oh, get that bat. And a lot of the times attacks can be intercepted and destroyed, which is really nice to be able to do. See how, look, okay, so see how he's pointing up? This means I definitely need, ooh, how am I gonna do this, I wonder? Can I get, oh. All right, let's actually use the D-pad. There it is. All right, so I can do a little tiny dashy dash with him. So this is a one that he can pick up. Yeah, this is the overpowered one that I love. Oh yeah, let's go. But yeah, this is well, I'm sorry, I almost said Castlevania. Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon, and I'm into it. I'm super into it. I'm excited to see the bosses. My favorite boss so far was this giant money man who threw coins at you and stuff, and it was really, really cool to fight him because he'd send his hands out, and you'd have to destroy the coins, which were doing damage to him. And seeing all the end-all attacks that the guys have. So I think if I had an ice attack, so see that ice attack up there? If I had gotten that, I would have been able to kill that dude. But if you're looking for a nostalgia trip, this is it. I am ZeroJD. This was the XBA Fans channel. This was Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon. It is out now on the Xbox One. If you pre-ordered Ritual of the Night and you actually got a higher tier version of this, you should have gotten a code for this free. But thank you so much for joining me. Sorry I went a little long. Very much enjoying the game. Have a nice day.